43, and it's time. Time to start. Time to start building the sphere, in fact. So in another tab, just their Chrome tab, it's whatever. I've got the Funny Plots modeler, which I'll go ahead and link to anybody who did. But basically, with it, I'm going to be building this funny sphere. And if you want a rough idea on how big something like this is going to be, just kind of open up that modeler, crank it up to the maximum possible setting, like of 256 blocks, and that's what we're going to be building. So again, because of how large these things tend to get, or are gonna get, we're gonna be pacing ourselves so I don't get burnt out, and also so I don't like spend like 18 hours a day trying to build like 50 layers. So we'll just go ahead and get started, I guess. Ain't really too much more to say. I do got a spare bed, and yeah. So, hey Cole, welcome. Why the sad face on me? But it's time to start building the funnies. I'd probably get more food at some point. Yeah. Probably gonna build 10 to 20 layers today, at least 10, just because. The earlier layers are usually like a lot smaller, so it's just when they start getting bigger is when, it'll be a good bit harder. Here we go. Dude, that sucks, man. Imagine actually having a hack to have fun in Funny Black game. Couldn't be me, but dang, man, that's genuinely really unfortunate. You didn't have a, did you have like a whitelist or something? Because that's supposed to usually help, like prevent that kind of stuff, or, you're like the server admin or whatever, you gotta actually accept them and all that. I mean, it's fine if you don't, because I didn't actually have anyone. I was still playing on a server, but supposedly that stuff's supposed to help out pretty well. I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff. We'll just back this up. I'll set that in. And I guess I'll just go ahead and try and get started on it. We'll pick a coordinate. I mean, it's good to have like faith in people. You just have to make sure to make your own like judgment too at some point. But it could be a lot. Well, it is honestly pretty bad, but it could always be worse. To be fair. All right, I'm gonna start by going 11 blocks. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. I'm gonna have to be kind of silent at some point because I have to like actually like really focus on counting this stuff because it's kind of hard to see for me. So. Keyboard, really? Dude, come on. Damn it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. It's just like that for all of the layers here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Putting these up. Two, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. And we're leaving those emerald blocks there too, just so I know which one's the exact center point and all that. Two, 3. I would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sorry for being so silent. I'll say welcome back, Bean. But yeah, again, sorry for being so silent because I've really got to like sit down and like know how to count. Because if I screw this stuff up in the beginning, then it's not good. Like really not good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. There we go. Another part of it done. But and then we do another 2. We just stagnate down. There we go. I am tired of kelp. I haven't got to start getting rid of this stuff. And then it goes down by 1. So it goes 3, 2, 2, 1, and then it transitions into the turn. So all I should have to do is just replace these corner blocks here with red terracotta, and then we should be good. So that's the first layer done. Now we're gonna replace all this stuff. This was just placeholder, so I knew where this place actually was on the map. But now that we got the ice boat path, that don't matter as much anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and start to get all this hollowed out here. Didn't take too long. So I can chat for a little bit more just because it won't be as I want to think as hard while doing this. So. But yeah, today's finally the day. Get started on the funny sphere, and it only took a couple of weeks. Now I think if you join a chat late, it doesn't exactly show the message or nothing. But no, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just post it again. I wish there's probably a way to pin messages at some point. I'll have to look that up. But either way, that's what I'm using to get the exact size and shape of the sphere, all that kind of stuff. And just basically, if you wanted to, you could just open that up, crank it to like the max amount, which is 256 blocks. And that's the size of the sphere I'm going to be building. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and build it, so that'll be cool. Shouldn't take too long. Well, I say it shouldn't take too long, but some of this size might just take a little long. As in, it will take a very long time, so. It'll be worth it though when it's done. But it requires 170,000, an actual specific number. It's 170,376 blocks. So again, that's why I had to spend all this time getting all this stuff, because it just took a really long time to do. It's gonna take a lot of blocks. I'll have to check and see if I got some spare torches. I got coal, it's fine. I'll have to get some more though. Didn't mean to do that. That's the wrong thing. And this is the easiest layer. Well, this is tied for the easiest layer with the very top layer because they're both like ridiculously small compared to the other parts that I'm gonna have to do. Now there is supposedly some like efficient way to build, but even if I did know it, this would still take like a ridiculously long amount of time, so it won't really matter. Just as long as it gets done in the end, then it'll be worth it when that happens. And one other thing too is I plan on I'm gonna grow some bamboo so I can actually get a hold of some scaffolding. Cause that's how we're gonna be reaching a ton of the later layers. We'll just scaffold up like the rim of this. So we gone ahead and got our first layer done here. Only 255 more to go, and they only are gonna keep getting bigger. I seem to have forgotten a part. Oops. So we're not actually done yet, but it's only gonna keep getting bigger from here. That'll be fun. Now we're actually good. So that's the first layer all done. Oh, again, we only got 255 more to go. And they only keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes on. Alright, now they should all be pretty much lit up too, so I shouldn't have to worry about nothing spawning here or nothing. And time to go to the next layer. Oh no. How does this work? The gray shows any previous layer. It doesn't look like they're all. Okay, there doesn't look like there's any overlap at the very least, so that's good. This is where things start getting harder already because it's got to actually be like pretty flippin' thick. And now I have to start thinking smart about how I want to do this. So first things first, I guess. Let me go ahead and just pop this back down, and the crafting table. Just now that I got some. There we go. Go ahead and throw that away. Wrong box. There we go. Time to do some more counting. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be 9 blocks. And we'll double check. So 1, 2. Alrighty, yep, 9 blocks. So go ahead, make sure I'm actually on a center point here. Yep. Go ahead and go out 9 blocks. So that's 1 right there. So we'll go ahead and break this one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty, we'll double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We'll go ahead and put these together. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing on all 4 sides. So go ahead and find one of our center point 2. I might actually replace the oh nah, I won't do that just so I can have guiding lines. I'll go ahead and take our center point here. That's 1. Again, looks like we're all lined up correctly. Cool. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and connect these up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty, do it again. Come to our middle point here. Go ahead and branch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's why I also moved the ice boat, past so far away, was to account for stuff like this. So I think I did. Yep, we are on center. That's 1 already. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty, that's all of our supports done. And now we just go ahead and get some other stuff done. And I get some more terracotta here. There we go. So we're building these by quadrant, by the way. So you know, what we do is we're gonna go ahead and just build these out. There we go. And then we just do the same thing on all 3 sides. And again, hoping to have 10 layers of this done today, the very minimum. Maybe 20 because these are the smaller ones. It only gets bigger from here. So again, burn it's very important to not have. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop the bed down. There we go. Next little bit is we're going to go down by 1 and across 4. We go ahead and come to here, and then we go across 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 should be correct. Yep, and then we'll go ahead and just do that on all sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're going diagonal, so we don't count this block or nothing, because that's just it being filled in. So 1, 4. And we'll just keep on doing it. We'll get the outline done, and then I'll start filling it in afterwards. So it's more important to get the outline done, because I can fill it in pretty easy. Here we go. That's our other 4 done. Now we go ahead and we go out by 3. So we go ahead and move down a layer, and then we go 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we go down a layer, and we go out 1, 2, 3. And we just rinse and repeat on all the sides. Down a layer, 1, 2, 3. Down a layer, 1, 2, 3. The quota I could set for myself as well is getting like 5 shulker boxes worth of material placed. Honestly, it genuinely might be better to do that instead. Because then it would like take, or I could do even 10, because it'd be 10 shulker boxes worth of material per day. But we're not going to talk about that now, so I don't get distracted. So again, when we go from 4, we go down to 3. So we go down a block, and then 2, 3. Down a block, 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 3. Down a block, 3. Alrighty, cool. That should do it on that part. And then we go down a block, and then we go out by 2. So we went ahead and went down 3. So then we go down a block, and then 1, 2. And we repeat this on all the sides. Down a block, 1, 2. Now, after this, we'll be connecting them up like 1 block at a time, so that way we're pretty much already done after we do this part. Go ahead and go down a block. 1, 2. Go down a block. 1, 2. And you get the idea. I just have to say it to myself at least so I know what the hell I'm doing. Again, can't afford to mess this up, so down a block. 2. Then we go down a block. 2. There ain't nothing connected to these under parts, right? Yeah. Side track. It is the 3rd. Go down a block. 1, 2. And we go down a block. 2. And that should be all of them. Now what we do is we're gonna go ahead and just start placing them in. So there should be like 5 blocks of distance in between these. So when we get to the end of a 2, we go down and over, down and over. So we're gonna go ahead and go down and over, down and over, down and over until we connect our way back up to this next block here. As you can see, we have, so that means we've gone and built it correctly. And we're gonna go ahead and do this on all the other sides, and then we'll start filling it in. So we go down and over, down and over, down and over. There we go. Now we're gonna start from that side just so I don't have to change nothing up with, how I'm building this. So go ahead and head down, over. There we go. And last little part here. Alrighty, cool. So now all we gotta do is just fill it in. Nothing should be overlapping, by the way, neither. So we'll go ahead and fill in the like this kind of part here first. And as you can see, it's all kind of like nice and nothing's actually connecting. So that's what we want to do. So we'll just go ahead and bring this all the way around. There we go. We do this again on all the other sides. Now these bottom layers are the ones that are going to be bulkier because as we start getting like closer and closer to the midpoint, they should start kind of going up on like a fucking exponential graph. So it starts out flat and then it'll all of a sudden like kind of curve up and then it'll curve back around and that's what makes our sphere. So these parts will probably be like the thickest layers up until like probably about like a quarter of the way there. That's when it'll start getting like thinner and thinner. So it starts like going like from horizontal distance to vertical distance. So eventually we're gonna hit a good point where I'll be building up and I won't be having to build out as thick of a layer. We're gonna take these down because I've already forgotten. I want all the red terracotta back. I don't want to leave nothing behind. Here we go. Which, okay. I'm gonna Everything should be correct, but Twitch soundtrack isn't working properly, so let me go ahead and fix that. Sorry about that. Looks like I am still streaming, it just is being weird. Over to Jazz, maybe? Alright, there we go. Huh, sorry about that. I guess I just had a hard time at some point. Go ahead and connect these back up. Pretty cool. We're all good. Oh yeah, there ain't gonna be a way to get back, so we'll have to mine something here. And then all I gotta do is just fill this in, and that's our second layer done. So that's 2 out of 256. So we are, making progress, but no, it's more of a technicality. But I mean, that's how I get it with the terracotta and the sand. You just set a little goal for yourself every day, and you just slowly chip away at it over enough time. Eventually it'll work. Now, like I've said, I'd like to hopefully do about like 10 shulker boxes of this stuff per day. So that way within like 10 days or so I could get finished, because I got only like 100 of them in total. That includes a glass and the terracotta, so there'll only be 5 days working on the bottom half and then 5 days working on the top half. So that could be kind of useful. Be a good metric to go by. Go ahead and put the bed down. And when I'm done with building for today, I'll take the map and I'll go ahead and just like do a quick little like update it and all that. We'll see how it looks. Might have to take the second map as well, because it's starting to cross over into to the other map territory. Now, this won't take up all like 100 shulker boxes. It'll more be like 98.5 or like 99. And then like, we'll have like a half shulker box left over for terracotta and another half for glass. That's just because I decided to round it up just to make sure I always have a little bit extra to work with in case there's some kind of lossage in the way I'm building this. It's always good to account for loss, because it's going to happen at some point, and it's better to be prepared for it than to not be prepared. I would like to kind of get all this done without having to go back and go get more materials or more glass or more terracotta. That's why you always try and account for stuff like that, so I can avoid that kind of shit. And we're just going to keep filling this in, and then I'll get the third layer pulled out. One other thing too I've been thinking about is I'm probably going to get a book and quill and like keep it on me to like write stuff down in properly, because I normally just type things in like Minecraft chat and then I end up forgetting them. So I think it's about time I actually like literally have like a book and quill on me to write these kinds of things down. Like every time I'm done for today, for example, I'm gonna have to write down like what layer I've gone and left off at, so that way I know for next time where I should be picking right back up from and all that kind of good stuff. And they'll all be like time stamped and everything, so there's no mix up about what is and isn't a thing. I don't know if you guys have seen, but in the new 1.19 snapshots, they added this thing called a recovery compass, and it's good because it shows you where you last died. Well, I would say it's good, but I'm kind of in hardcore, so it ain't good for me, but it is definitely a good item in general for like, multiplayer servers and all that. Again, it ain't a good item for me, but I mean, shit, it's a nice item in general to have. I wish I would have had that like a long time ago. Regardless of that fact, though, we're gonna go ahead and we got our second layer done, but we're gonna go ahead and head back to go get that book I was just talking about because I need the book. And one other thing as well, we're gonna go ahead and just hollow out just a tiny little bit of space here. Just a tiny little bit. Because I need an actual way up and down out of here. And this will be it. So if I ever need to come back, I can just, because I don't want to keep raking stuff, because then there's always a chance that I end up like misplacing the block back. So it's better to rip that band-aid off now while I'm still thinking about it. But if I ever want to come back, for example, like I ride the ace boat, I just pretty much keep going straight, and then I go to the, pillar here, and then hop on out the other side, and then boom, we're good. And don't get any harder than that, luckily. Anyways, regardless of that, let's go ahead and take the ice boat path back, and we're gonna go ahead and actually pick up an ink sac really quickly. That guy really not dropping? Oh, he did. He dropped 5. We'll kill a couple of these just for the black dye, but I also want him to for book and quill and all that. So we'll save the ink sacs for just being ink sacs because I can always go get black dye elsewhere. So we don't need to worry about that for right now. Go ahead and put our boat down. And one other thing as well is I'm gonna have to head over to a swamp or something, and we're gonna have to go kill a couple of chickens for their feathers. And then we'll go ahead and make the book and quill. And I'm gonna rename it in an anvil, just so it's titled and all that, I guess. Or actually, no, you can I don't know. I'll mess around with it. I got the levels away, so it's okay. But I feel like you should be able to like title a book. I'm pretty sure that's a thing you can do. That's what I'm gonna go find out. We're gonna go ahead and pop on over. Shoot, I should actually have in one of these. Should be this one here. I should have some other books or singular book, I guess. But that's great. And then I just need to go get some feathers real quick. And we'll eventually be actually breeding, like bringing over like cows and all that kind of stuff in order. But we'll eventually bring cows and stuff over, to breed them and all that. Same with the chickens and things of that nature. I just don't feel like doing it now. We'll go ahead and get this guy. There we go. Thank you for the feathers. We got 2 of them. Go ahead and see if I can't get any more. Probably can't. Oh, here we go. Ah, yes. Laggy PC moment. Not even laggy, it's just my keyboard being bad. Still have not heard back from that employer yet about my interview or my application in general. Kind of sucks. Because, again, they're like, I'm not expecting them to ghost me, but at this point it's starting to become fairly likely that they're going to ghost me because it's been nearly a month. But they just, they're a big ass company. Like, they're a huge, and they're not like Amazon big, but it's a government contractor, so I'd expect they'd have like better standards when it comes to stuff like that. But regardless of that, well, I mean, I met the qualifications, but either way, not worried about it for you, jackass. So, go ahead and combine our book, our feather, and our ink sac. Got a book and quill. Cool. Alrighty. I'll have to harvest those at some point. It's alright though. Now this can go away. And I'll put the spare ink sacs and all that away too in the you know, but I'm sorry I'm blanking out in my other shulker box. That's what I meant to say, sorry. Let's go ahead and check and see. First of all, let me see if I can't rename a book in Quill. Find out. There we go. Big ass to your progress log. There we go. That'll be good. And it does. Hey, what do you know? Alrighty. Sweet. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a big ass sphere and it's a progress log for it. Wow, that's crazy. Who could have guessed? Go ahead and get the template ready. Cool. Go ahead and hit done so that I can come back in and re-edit it whenever. Alrighty. And then when I'm done for the day, I'll say like begin work on layer like I don't know like 11 on next time or whatever, all that kind of shit. Just so that way I have something like nice and easy to track how far I've come and what I need to actually start on next. So we'll go ahead and put the extra feather and the ink sacs away in the shulker box up here. There we go. Because again, if I ever need to write any more, because I'm also planning on having a book and quill full of like important coordinates for my bases and other things like that. But we'll go ahead and switch over back to Google Chrome. There we go. We're on layer number 3 now. And so what we do is we go to the edge of our sphere and we go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and, bridge out 5 and all that, but we won't be doing that right now because I have to go sleep first. And then we'll start doing that. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Now what we do is we go ahead and take our midpoint, which again is here. We go ahead and just go straight. And we go ahead and temporary block, put those together. And let me double check by counting. Yep. All right. So we go ahead and build out 5. So my keyboard will stop lagging at some point. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and come to our center point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now I think this might work too by like going to like one of the edges here and then just finding the center point here. We'll just do that just so I can save some more time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There we go. And center point here. Go and go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, there we go. And I built that ice boat path just the correct distance away. Because I need more Actually, no, I might have to move it back some bit because we're gonna go up like one block. No, actually, it'll just be right. So that'll be good at least. Anyways, not important. We're moving on. So we're gonna go ahead and just take it over here, and we want to go out 6 blocks. Just to double check, that's what they mean. 4, 5, 6. Yep, already. So this counts as one already. So we're just gonna go ahead and repeat this on all the sides. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And we'll go ahead and just do that on all the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double check. Yep, we're good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Next up, we go down and out by 3. That's what we'll go ahead and do. So we go ahead and go down. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Go down and out. So 1, 2, 3. Go down and out. 1, 2, 3. And we go down and out. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. There we go. Alrighty, that's all done now. So then the next part we're going to be doing is 2, I believe. We're going to double check that. So we go down and out by 2. Go ahead and go down and then out 2. So 1, 2. And we repeat this again. Down and out, 1, 2. Down and out, 1, 2. Down and out, 1, 2. Alrighty, last time we had to go down and out, so there we go. that was the first one. And now we need to do it twice more for each one. We go down and out, 2 over, and then on that last block we go down and out, and then another 2 over. So we go at 6, 3, 2. Hold up. So that's 6. That's 3, and that's 2. That's 3, that's 2, that's 2, and then this is 2. So we only do that 3 times, so it should be first 2, second 2, and then third 2. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and make sure that gets repeated. That's first 2, second 2, third 2 here. So then we got our 3, and then first 2, second 2, third 2. And there's our 3, and then first 2, second 2, third 2. Okay, that one just caught me off guard because I guess I'd already done some of the work for that one. So that was one I'd started at, and I ended up looping back to without realizing. First 2, that is 3. So first 2 already, second 2, then third 2. First 3, first 2, second 2, then third 2. First 3, first 2, second 2, third 2. First 3, first 2, second 2, third 2. Yep, alrighty. Now that we're done with that part, it looks like we just connect them up. So we go down and out, down and out. So we go ahead and just go down and out, down and out, down and out. Alrighty, that's good. We'll go ahead and finish this side for going down and out, and then we'll go sleep, and we'll keep doing it. Go down, out, down, out. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put the bed down again. And we'll go ahead and do it on this side over here. Now we go down and out. There we go. And we do it again. Alrighty. And now we'll just go ahead and, match all this up. And then we just go ahead and fill it in. That'll be the third layer done. So we'll go ahead and just, bring all these together here. We're at 3 out of 256 once this part is done. We are making a fair bit of progress, but and it's still going to take a very long time regardless of how much progress I make in a day. This is something I have to work on over enough time. In fact, let's double check something right now. It is, dang, I gotta my alt tab order. Okay. Only been 56 minutes and we've only gotten 3 layers, so we still got more to do. And just keep connecting all of these. Kind of blinked out mentally, so I need to take this apart and double check. Because again, I'd rather, like, sacrifice just a little bit of my time so I don't end up sacrificing a lot of it later, so. Just to make sure I'm not missing or messing up on anything. And again, it's okay like having some loss, I just can't be losing like an entire shulker box or something worth of stuff, but for that to happen would be like insane. So I doubt that'll ever. Alrighty, cool. Now we'll just go ahead and fill all this in. In fact, we're nearly done with an entire shulker box worth of materials, just 2 more stacks. That'll be cool. That'll be 1 out of 50 for the bottom half. So we're like 1% of the way there already. It's taken an hour for me to just put down 1 shulker box, so maybe it might not be the soundest idea to try and do 10 shulker boxes per day then. 10 layers maybe, because it's only a couple of shulker boxes and not 10, but in terms of just raw boxes, probably not a good. Hey, we got one of them done. That is the very first shulker box done. I want that back. Don't fucking lose that. That wouldn't be cool. Anyways, first one done. I'll go ahead and just start taking them out. There we go. And for the record, it is currently day 432, so moving on up there. There we go. That is our third layer done. We'll go ahead and write that down. There we go. Layer 3 out of 256. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started on layer number 4. That's right, layer number 4, folks. Ooh, yay. How exciting. Layer number 4. Now we're going to go ahead and go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go ahead and take one of the edges, and we're going to go out 5 blocks. So again, let's go find the center point, which would be here. And we can tell by some of the inner bands too, by the way, but as you can see, we do in fact line up, so it counts. I'll go ahead and put that there. We'll go ahead and go out 5 blocks. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, already cool. That's 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go ahead and do this on all 4 sides. There we are. That there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Go ahead and do it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alrighty. And we'll go ahead and do this last part here, then I'll sleep again. Starting to get dark. And I haven't lit up too much, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Go ahead and sleep into bed. Now for this next part here, we want to go up to our top parts there. We want to go out 4 blocks on each side. So we've already got 1. We go out 2, 3, 4. Just double checking, that's correct. Indeed it is. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead and do that on all the sides. So 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alrighty. And we'll just go ahead and do that all the way around. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and go down and out 5 on each block. So just double checking. Yep, already. So we go ahead and go down and out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and head down and then out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just go ahead and repeat it on all of these sides here. And then, yeah. Go ahead and go down and out. So 1, 2, 5. Oops. That's why we put in something like this, because I kind of let go of shift a little bit too early. That's alright though. Just like that, we're back up. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the last 5 one. So we'll go ahead and double check, but this should be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alrighty, now we go ahead and we go out 2, and then we go out by 3. So first it's 2, and then it's 3. So we'll go ahead and do that on each one out. So we go out and down and out. So 1, 2, and then we go down and out. 1, 2, 3. Now we're getting fancy up in here. Whoa. And we go ahead and go down and out. 1, 2, and then down and out again. 1, 3. Down and out. 1, 2, down and out again. 1, 3. Yep. Down and out 2, 1, 2, down and out 3, 1, 2, 3. And out 1, 2, 1, 3. Alrighty. That should be all of them so far. Cool. So then we go down and out 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. All right. Cool. And that should pretty much be it, more or less, for the outline. So go ahead and down and out. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That should be correct. 1, 2, 2. Alrighty. And we'll go ahead and repeat that on all other sides. Just making sure we got our 3, and then it goes to 1, and then 2, then 1, and then 2. Alrighty, yep. It do that. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, again, just to restate, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alrighty. I'm not trying to mess myself up here. We go 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. One, 2, 1, 2. And we'll be connecting these up, but I'm not worried about that now. Do that a little later. One, 2, 1, 2. One, 2, 1, 2. Alrighty, that's all the 1 and 2. So after the last 2, we go down and out 1, down and out 1, and then that should connect us back up. So go ahead and go down and out, and then connect, and boom. And we'll do that on all the sides. And then we'll start filling this in. So we go down and out, down and out, and then connect. Just go do it again. Down and out, down and out, and then connect. Down, out, down, out, and then connect. Boom, done. Alrighty. That's another layer done. So now all we have to do is start getting this filled in here. So we'll go ahead and just connect up all these parts again. We'll go connect this part up, and then I'll have to go put the bed down. I better hurry too, because it is actually getting dark enough for shit to start spawning. And this place is big enough for it to happen too, so. Like, it's already big enough to where I think on the very other side I could have stuff start to spawn over there if I wasn't careful, so. I'm gonna go pick up some more blocks. I'm gonna run out by the time I get there. We're almost done with our second shulker box now, fun fact. That's cool. Anyways, I'll go ahead and just keep going on here. Maybe 5 per day, 5 shulker boxes per day worth of stuff, and then we'll round it to the nearest layer. Maybe that's not so unreasonable. Because if I'm already gonna have 2 done, and it's only been like... then it might be okay to do all the other ones. But we're already almost back and connected up, so there's this little part here. And we're all connected. Now we can start filling everything in. And that'll be our 4th layer done. Luckily, it looks like there is kind of a fast way to put all this, or at least on this layer, because it's so thin, you know. I'll have to see if I can get a hold of a quieter mouse, honestly. I like the click personally, but it definitely can be very annoying to hear back in audio and all that kind of stuff, so I had to try and see if I can find a quieter mouse and a quieter keyboard and better quality ones at that. Then again, I have to have money for that stuff, so that won't happen for a little while. If I don't get this internship, I'll start applying for other jobs again because I really wanted to try and get this one, but if I can't, I can't. I would like to have it though. It pays a good bit, like 20 something an hour usually. And it's good because it might pretty much guarantees me a job with them in the near future too. Once I graduate with my bachelor's and all that. Alrighty, that is layer number 4 done, so we'll go ahead and mark that one down. There we go. Layer number 4 is done. We'll go ahead and move it on up to number 5. And now we're at that point in the curve where it's starting to start getting thinner and thinner in exchange for it going up higher. So for this one, all we got to do is we got to go out by 4 this time. So we pick our midpoint, we go out by 4, it all works out. Also, another issue, this part won't work as well anymore. So what I'm gonna have to do is start putting in guides. I'll think I'll get some more emerald blocks real quick, and I gotta stretch a little bit here. We're gonna go ahead and grab probably like a stack of emerald blocks real quick, and we'll just put them as some basic guides. Should have a couple in here. Yeah, there we go. Now, again, I know where the center is. I just wanted to keep going back and forth for it. So make sure I do this shit the best I can. We're gonna go ahead and start putting in some guides. That way, I don't lose where I'm going or nothing. There we go. Yep, that's correct. Already cool. Okay, so forgot there wasn't a ledge there. Oops. Kind of important to know, I guess. Anyways, let's try that again. Go ahead and go up here. Alrighty, there we go. Now we got some more guide blocks in place, so that should make my life a little bit easier. And we'll space them out every couple of like blocks in a direction, just so that way I don't have to keep tracing them back all the way over to here. We'll remove them eventually when it's all like completely done, but we'll be leaving them in here for quite a while just to make sure that, you know, all the spacing's correct, all that kind of good stuff. So it won't be going anywhere anytime soon. That's all right though. It's actually our second shulker box all done, so that's cool. That's cool. Now again, we are on floor number 5. We'll go ahead and we want to go out 4 blocks this time. We go ahead and put that there on our center point, and this makes it a lot easier for me actually. So 1, 2, 4, and then we just connected 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alrighty. And we just go up and do it again. Here we go. And we get to go ahead and start on this layer now. So we go out by 3 on each side and then 6, but we'll worry about that part a little later. Go ahead and go out by 3. We got 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and do that on all sides. So 2, 3. Here we go. We'll finish that and then we'll hit the bed again. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. And last set here, then I can hit the bed. 2, 3. There we go. Pretty cool. Go ahead and put that down. Now that we got 3, we go down and out by 6, and then another 3. So we'll do that on all sides. So we want to go down and out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then down and out another 3. Go down and out. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go ahead and repeat that on all sides. Go ahead and down and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down and out. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, cool. Go ahead and just do that on all other sides. Down and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Yeah, that's correct. I'll just go ahead and do it again. There we go. And then we just go in steps of 2. So we do 3 sets of 2 now. Yep, already. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just to double check. One. So then we go down and out 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and do that on all sides. So 2, 2, 1, 2. That's crazy. Alrighty. Then we go 1, 2, 1. Alrighty. Alright, now we'll go ahead and go 1, 2, 1 on like each of these. So we go down and out 1, 1, 2, 1. And then we'd connect it up with the other part. So we'll go ahead and do this on all the sides again, and it shouldn't be too hard. Down and out 1, 2, 1. That was a misinput. Dang, that's unlucky. Try that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. There we go. Now, once all of that's done, it's just a matter of connecting up all these parts. So we go down and out 1 until we connect. So down and out, down and out, down, and there we go. And we'll go ahead and repeat that. And then we'll fill in that part, and then we'll get this layer filled in. Hang on, just to make sure. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1 to 1. That should be correct. Right now I have to double check because I'm fucking stupid. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3, 2, 2, 2. So 3, 2, 2, 2. And 1, 2, 1, and then all the way down. 1, 2, 1, and then 1 all the way down. Alrighty, we're good. I just had to double check that because, again, not trying to miss something here because that would be the worst time to miss something this early on. What I'm trying to avoid. Alrighty, and that's all that done. So we're gonna go ahead and do this layer so we can get ready to fill all this in again. You can see how thin it's starting to get now. So now we're gonna start getting more like layers that are focusing on being like, vertical instead of horizontal. Maybe 10 per day is actually reasonable, but again, not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. Here we go. Now we just go ahead and fill all this in. Alright, we're almost out of terracotta again. I'll have to go up to the third shulker box and go get some more. Go ahead and pick up some more real quick. Alrighty, that is layer number 5 done. I'll go ahead and write that down. 5 out of 256, that's pretty good. Cool. Now we'll go ahead and see what's on for number 6. Yep, so they're starting to get thin. They're starting to get long and thin now, so that's cool, I guess. Oh, man. Excuse me. I kind of want to, we'll go take a little breather by mapping out what we have so I can go get something to drink too. getting a little thirsty, and we'll go ahead and just grab out some of these. Oh, you can literally see it starting to form on the map pretty aggressively now. Oh god. You'll see it better when we actually head back. You know, since we've updated these maps, the main ones back at the base should update as well. We'll go ahead and just head back real quick and see how it goes. Now this is another thing too. We'll have to get like a fence gate or something to go here. Or I can just keep breaking these bars. It don't matter either way, I guess, but probably a fence gate or something will have to go here. And I left my shulker box up there, so I can't do it now. We'll go pick one up out of the wood box as well when we head back, so just that way I guess I don't have to waste any wood making any. And let's go ahead and pop over and see what it looks like on the map. It'd still be pretty cool. Should definitely be able to start seeing it. Yeah, I mean, look at it. I wonder why there's dark spots on it. I wonder if that's a lighting thing or not. That's kind of weird. Might be a lighting thing, might not, but you can already see just, and it's not even that big yet, but you can see how big it's gonna probably get. Like it's gonna be going out quite a bit. And then I'll have to probably shave off some more, but we got probably like quite enough room to spare, so I won't have to burn these trees for a while. But we'll just keep going for it and what happens. So that's cool. Anyways, back to layer number 6. That's what we're working on now. Got my boat, there it is. And we'll hopefully get like a nice view of it as we start riding up on it here in a moment. That'd be cool. You can see it coming in distance here relatively soon. Won't be quite as impressive because it's not actually like tall yet. It's just like big, but it ain't like, you know, the correct kind of big. Yeah, you can already see it kind of start to take shape and all that, so that's cool. We'll go ahead and just pop that open. Go. You know what? Good enough. Nothing's getting into here. It's fine. Go ahead and just toss that out to sea. And we'll go ahead and just pop up here and we're good. Alrighty. Oh, we starting on layer number 6 now. Now we have to go out by 3 blocks, so like I said, it's starting to get pretty skinny. So we're gonna go ahead and go up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we'll just do it on all 4 sides and then I'll get to work on the other bits. Yeah, that is all synchronous, it's good. Just had to double check. There we go. Double checking. It is in fact 3 blocks. Yep. Alrighty. Alrighty, and then we go out by 7 on each side up at the top there. Yep, alrighty. Already got 1, so well, let me double check. Alright, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now my keyboard's being funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm not gonna be fucking putting up with this right now, dude. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty, there we go. I'll do that on all sides. At some point, I might have to consider using an elytra to get across. Won't have to do it now, but it'll have to happen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty, cool. Then we go down and out 4, down and out 3. Alrighty, so we'll go do that real quick. Go down and out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go ahead and repeat that on all sides. Wait, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, and then we go 2, 2, 2. Alrighty. Too bad. Go down and out 2, 2, 2. We go ahead and repeat that on all sides. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more terracotta real quick. There we go. I'm gonna double check that this side is actually done correctly because I kind of blanked out again. Kind of like half on autopilot, half on that. 1, 2, 3. Already cool. But yeah, I'm kind of like on autopilot to some extent just because all this is pretty like formulaic building. So I am literally following a step-by-step guide that, shows me how to build a sphere on like this size. So I kind of, this ain't something I can deviate from or be quirky with. It's just, you gotta do it. And that's alright. Actually, there is kind of a nice rhythm to it to some extent. It ain't too unpredictable, but there's enough like, critical thinking I have to do to kind of help keep me awake and invested in this just a little bit. Not a lot, but just enough to kind of keep me here. Although I do kind of wish I could just zone out and just keep doing this, so. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes into 3 already. And then we go 1, 2, 1, and then that's when we connect all the other shit. So I'll go ahead and do that on all sides. So we go 1, 2, 1, and then we'd connect it when we get the other part done. But we'll go ahead and do this on all sides real quick. Shouldn't take too long. 1, 2, 1. Alright, that's 1, 2, 1 already, and then we connect them all together, so we go down and out. And we go ahead and repeat that on all sides. And then we'll get ready to start filling all this stuff in. Now, lighting all this up at some point is going to be quite a task, so we'll save that one for when I hit the halfway mark at 128 layers. That's when we'll probably light up the whole bottom section. Just because I don't want to make this into a mob farm by accident, so, or on purpose for that matter. That ain't good. So we'll just light up the whole bottom, and then that'll be that pretty much. That should be everything. Yep. Now we'll go ahead and start lining the outside. I'll go ahead and let it get dark and get a bunch of this filled in just to see how much what stuff even spawns, you know. I'm guessing it'll be quite a lot considering there's nothing else that can really spawn with it being in the ocean and all. I got my totem out and I got my chest plate on, so even if something does happen, you know, I got everything I need in place to and my arrows to make sure that nothing bad will actually happen and I won't die. And then I do have the ice boat path, like kind of as a quick getaway if, you know, absolutely needed. I just jump into the ocean, get to that, and then I bail. I already start to see how big this place is. I guess nothing is going to spawn for a little while just because, you know, it's a little bit too small. It's big, it's just too small for stuff to really spawn. Hopefully, maybe. And again, I don't want a creeper blowing up. Oh, nope, it is most certainly not. Go ahead and just do that real quick. Yeah, you can see stuff will actually spawn if there is enough, you know. And luckily there's no real shade for him either, so. Here we go. Imagine being sleep deprived. Might be me. Might have overslept again by accident because I took an exam not too long ago. Ended up not even doing that good on it, so I gotta really buckle down and start studying for these a lot more. Real damn shame, too. There we go. Now we just fill this in. Alright, that's another layer done. That was layer number 6, so we'll go ahead and write that down real quick. There we go. Layer number 6 out of 256 is done. Now to number 7. Go ahead and just go 3 blocks out. Do that on all sides. How that goes. When it kind of looks like we stay at 3 blocks out for quite a little bit, and then it starts alternating between 3 and 2. And just to double check, I did just finish number 6, so we're on number 7 now. Alrighty. Alright, well, let's get to it. There ain't nothing else to do but to just do it, so go ahead and just do that. Here we go. We go. I'm stupid. We go 3 out from that point. Yep, we go 3 out again. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and repeat this on all sides. That's crazy. And then we go out by 7, 5, and 2. So we're going to go ahead and pick up some extra blocks. That actually might be the third shulker box done. At least close to it, like really close. That's good. So we go out 7, and then down in 5, down in 2. That's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 5, 2. Yep. Alrighty. And we go ahead and repeat that on all sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2. Another shulker box done. That's our third one for today. Alrighty, that was the last one. Now we're gonna be doing 3, 2, 2. But we'll go ahead and hop back on, and we'll do 3, 2, 2. So down and out 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. Alrighty, go ahead and do that on each side. There we go. And we got 3, 2, 2 done. Now it is 1, 2, 1, and then we connect it down the rest of the way. So go ahead and go down and out. 1, 2, 1. We go ahead and do that for every side. 1, 2, 1. Do the last part here. I guess this will be the last part. There we go, that's more like it. And then we just go ahead and go 1 for each of these. So we just go ahead and go down and out. So down, out, down, out, down, out. We do this for all the sides. There we go. I'd do it for that and that, the other one. Yeah, this is definitely going to be that project where like I have got to remember to pace myself so I don't get burnt out. I've been feeling kind of drowsy because I stayed up like pretty late and then went to bed like really fucking weird today. But now it's just like, oh lord. Now it's a whole different ball game. Do the last one here. Alrighty, cool. So pretty much now it looks like I just go ahead and fill it in, and then we move on to the next layer. Are you fucking bruh? Alright, I still luckily have that flint and steel on me, though I meant to put that away a while ago, but now we got a pillager patrol just that spawned up here, because they didn't get up here any other way, it fucking spawned up here. Well, technically they could have, you know, like swam through that hole, but they're not smart enough to do that, so. Also, there's too many of them. Alright, let's get going. Alright, we'll just burn this fucker to death. There we go. Alright, got another layer done. That's cool. Alrighty, so that was layer number 7, so we go ahead and write that one down. Shit, my number pad. There we go. Layer number 7 out of 256 is done. Go ahead and double check. There we go. Now we're moving on to layer number 8. Another 3 blocks out. You know the deal with that. And I gotta go put this empty box away. It's our 3rd shulker box of terracotta. This is our 4th one. Oh, let's get to it. Alrighty. I better maybe might want to go put some guides in again. Because I'm starting to get kind of far from it. Go. Go. Go put in some more guides. Yep. Go. Alrighty. We'll put in these guides and then we'll start work on layer. It's just important for me to know where, you know, the line should be going, all that kind of stuff. Alright, it's kind of dull today again, but you know, it is what it is. I'm finally starting to work on this fear that I've been talking about for like a couple of weeks. Whereas like I'd always said it was going to be boring, so it's still just placing in a ton of random crap. But I'm mining it, now it's placing it, so hey, it's, you know, valid trade-off. Now, like I said, we've gotten 3 done today so far. A pretty fair amount of work. We'll probably get another 2 done. So again, we want to go 3 out on each of these. I wonder how long it's been. Over 2 hours, and that's all. This is all I've been doing for 2 hours, and I've just starting on the 8th layer after 2 hours. Oh god. Like I said, this one was gonna take a while to do. And then I still have to do the column next, and then the city. So, figuring out the ballpark yet. Alrighty, so now we go out 8, 4, 3, 2 in that order. So that way, you know, I can start getting this other stuff. 8, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8, 4, 3, 2. So there we go. There we go. And then we go 3, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just start on that. So just to double check. 3, 1, 2, 2. Yep. 3, 1, 2, 2. Cool. Alright, it's been again kind of boring and slow right now, but not really a bunch to say. You don't want to keep hearing me say like 3, 1, 2, 2, and all these other random ass numbers because, well, it's boring, don't sound too good. And also, there's not really much to say. I just gotta sit down and build it. Eventually, we'll get to populate this whole thing with an entire like city and all that kind of crap, but just can't right now. So, all right, that part done. Um, Now we're doing 1, 1. I guess we're doing 3 1s in a row. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and get 3 1s in a row. Alright, and we'll do that on all sides. There we go. Yeah, it was the last one. Maybe this one, but nope. Alright, it ain't. Oh, actually, no, it is. So. Now that's the last one. After that, we go out 2, 1, 2, and then it connects it back up. So now we go out 2, 1, and then 2. That's how we connect it out. Go ahead and fill in those. We go 2, 1, 2. 1. Last corner, and then we just fill it in. I say corner, but you know, we're in a sphere, so ironic. 2, 1. Alrighty. Now we'll just go ahead and start filling this in. I have to put the bed down here in a second. I'm gonna grab more blocks. Almost done with our 4 shulker boxes stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta quit misplacing. Alrighty, that's another layer done. So which one was that? That was layer number 8. We're gonna go ahead and pull that one in. Alrighty. moment. It's a pretty solid amount of stuff. Let's see what's on layer number 9. We're gonna call it done for that part for today, to be honest. So there we go. We'll call it done for now, to be honest. I'm kind of sick of this. We've done quite a good bit, I'd have to say. But we'll go ahead and get the maps updated. Back this back up with me. And we'll go ahead and get the map updated. Oh, I think the reason some parts are lighter and some aren't is because it's like a height difference kind of thing. I've been making especially sure to build this thing in a uniform and all. Might be a height difference. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. I mean, you can literally see it start to peek into this map and how to. That's how big it's getting. Oh, I definitely left the wrong shulker box there, didn't I? Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'll go back for it another time. It's not too big a deal right now. Yep, I definitely did leave that incorrectly. Yep, you can see it here. It's starting to grow pretty sizable now. But I think that's gonna do it for today. Just on account of the fact that I'm kind of tired to begin with, and I don't feel like doing anything else anymore. Yeah, it's just gonna keep growing and growing. It's gonna expand like pretty deep into this one, and might even barely like scrape this one too, or this one. Who knows? But a lot of good progress done today. So that was only 8 layers out of 256. And that was like 3.5 shulker boxes worth of material, but it spent 2 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and call it there for today. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll keep working on it next time.